It's week 1 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Bears, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Pass is caught, that's DJ Moore. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He's got a man, that's DJ Moore. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Throw it again. It's Williams. Right back to Moore. Another grab. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Swift. He'll push forward here, down to about the 27. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Moore going in motion. On the ground, it's Swift. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Swift. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Now Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And here we see Dak Prescott taking the field, Mike, coming off what a lot of people thought was an MVP caliber season. He finished runner-up, of course, to Lamar Jackson. And people love to nitpick Dak's game. I don't know if it's because he plays for the Cowboys and people love to hate. But regardless, he is as talented as they come. He is the leader of that team. He needs to have the postseason success that he has found in the regular season. Once he does that, I'm not sure what's left to nitpick.
It's another run here for Williams. He'll manage only a couple. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 3rd and 9. Throwing is Prescott. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bears offense ready now for their second drive. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Off play action. Here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Cowboys offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment defense. Still 2nd down.
On the option, here's Williams. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. They run over center with Williams. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. On 2nd down, it's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. The open man is Tolbert. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Moore going in motion. They'll go play action here with Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears first down. Here's Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Williams. That's complete. Komet with the catch. He is in. Cole Komet, touchdown Chicago.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears take a 10-3 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. To the left side, caught by Lamb. Now it's Williams. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week. After this, they'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Prescott. He'll try and get there on the ground. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, Well done.
He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's to Odunze again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd down, 3 to go. Throw it again. It's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. One final throw before the break. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
In the first half, it was the man from USC, Caleb Williams, who put on a solid performance. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. On play action, here's Dak. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
A first down throw for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still second down.
On second down, it's Dak. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got it at the 7, and he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Big-time conversion there on third down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
They'll run. It's Williams. A dive, and he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's to the tight end, Komet. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
The Bears sending out their punt team as he'll punt it away for the second time. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Cowboys offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
Pass interference. Defense.
First and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. The open man is Tolbert.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Contact up front. Can they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Jonathan Owens able to make the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Dallas.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Swift. He's going to have a Bears first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. And that's going to be incomplete. But now a marker comes flying in late behind the line of scrimmage. Might we get a roughing the passer call here? Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is, and he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Roschon Johnson, touchdown Bears. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Bears offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They will run it over center with Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Another run here. Another run by Swift.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Here's a handoff to Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Prescott. Catch is made. That's Mingo. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Prescott now. Here's a screen set up to Williams. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Dak. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
To the air again. Prescott gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Again, Prescott to the air. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be 3rd down. Prescott again. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to even the score late. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Here's Swift. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. A run with Swift. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up. The Bears send out their punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Here's Williams. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line. 2nd and 7. Swift. And he's going to get him out of danger for the moment. He's got the 1st down past the 10-yard line. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Now a first throw here in overtime.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On the give, it's Swift. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Moore going in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side with Swift. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down. A play fake. Now Williams to the left side. He's got Komet. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Give up the middle with Swift. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. On third down, it's Williams. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This one to win it in overtime. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This one he's got to have. And he has missed this one. No good. And we will keep going here in overtime.
Such a deflating feeling now on that sideline. Here, you have a shot where you make it, you win. Now your defense has to go back on the field again, and I can guarantee you this is going to be a slow walk back onto that field.
The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. On the option, here's Williams. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Third down and 9. They'll go again with Williams. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. Second down and 8. They'll try the right side with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. On the give, it's Williams. And he's going to be... So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.